Met this guy online. We meet at, okay, first of all, human disaster with rainbows around a garbage can. Met this guy online. We meet at Starbucks. He was 10 minutes late, awkwardly paid for my coffee, and I had to coax him into a conversation. We talked about science and religion and humanity, and he said, "I wasn't expecting you to be intelligent." What? I don't even know how I would respond to that. I'd be like, why did you go on a date with me then? What? Sorry to disappoint? Like, I don't know. That's weird. Ew. I hope you never went on a date with him again.
Tell me about the worst date you've ever been on. Here's mine. 2 years ago, I went out with a pilot from Bumble. When I got there, he said, "I hope it didn't take you too long to get here." I said, "No, 15 minutes." I walked. He said, "Good, because I don't date people who live more than a mile from me." He then asked the hostess for a table for two and said, "You have to eat with me," even though he knew I had already eaten. Putting on our coats. It's February, by the way. He pulls on black leather gloves and says, "These are my murder gloves."
I was gonna say, I don't date anybody who lives more than a mile from me. That's some serial killer behavior right there. I don't know. Like, it seems small, but in reality, I'm like, why? That's a weird thing to specify. There are like, we can all have our preferences, but that's a weird one, right? Maybe I'm judgy, but maybe I'm just safe. I don't know. There are red flags I ignore, but that's not one of them. Okay, one time I took a girl to the movies. During the movie, she kept looking at the person behind her. Turns out her dad was sitting behind us the entire time. Oh my god, that would be so awkward. Do you think she like knew? Or was it a surprise and she just didn't say anything? I would say something. I don't know. Like, instead of hiding it. My dad's cool and he's fun. I wouldn't want him there on a first date, but like, if he just so happened to be there, I'd be like, well, why don't you come on and down and sit with us? He can sit beside me. I mean, they can sit beside each other if they want to, but I assume they don't. They're strangers. Okay, as I hand over the debit machine to the girl, I see the guy take his phone out and start swiping through Tinder. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. I think we can go ahead and call that rude. Just wait till you get home at least. You don't have to like the person, but like, you know, be polite. When a guy who I just started seeing and was a funeral director picked me up with a body in the back of the car and said, "We just need to make a quick stop at my office." Like, that is an absolute nightmare. No. No, 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 no. Honestly, no. That's all I can say is just no. Oh my god, I understand a work emergency, but postpone the date. Not everyone is like comfortable. I mean, like, shout outs to you. Somebody's gotta do that job, but it's not gonna be me. Oh my god. What would you guys even do? I don't know what I would do. Like, I wouldn't want to be rude. I would probably just be like, can we do this another time when there's not a body right there? Feels disrespectful. I don't know. Had a nice dinner and saw a movie. On the way back to my house, he put me out on the highway because I didn't want to have my mom had to pick me up from a gas station. That's terrible. What the heck? Oh my god. I mean, like, probably, I don't even have to say this, but I really hope they never went out again.
What is the worst date you guys have ever been on?
Oh my god. We got breakfast, then went to a museum, and it was in DC, and then like went to the National Mall. I later found out that he was unemployed, which is totally fine, but the date went on for like 6 hours because he had nothing to do, and I was like, I need to leave.
She's like, I'm so sorry, but I just do not have the time for this. Honestly, fair. Honestly, fair. That sounds like it would be like a nice date, but yeah, sorry, I don't have 24 hours to just give to you. You're a stranger to me at this point. Maybe stick around for a little bit and then we could have these long dates. Can help you with your resume, you know? Things like that. That's not the worst one we've seen today, but it's also not the best. I went to a fancy restaurant thinking I was looking quite cute. When I what? I just died. When I introduced myself at the bar, my date said, "I thought you'd be thinner." I grabbed his drink, poured it in his lap, and said, "I thought you'd be smarter." I left and ate pizza that night. Yeah! I love pizza. What a bizarre thing to say. Just weird. I'd be like, well, first of all, what would lead you to think that? And second of all, why would you say that? And third of all, why does it matter? Do you wanna have a drink and eat some food, or do you just want to be a dickhead? We stopped by his family's barbecue on the way to our date and found out we are third cousins. That, I mean, at least it's not first, but it's still not good. And you found out before the date. No more dating, you're done. Sorry. that date ended quickly. Good thing it happened early, but also first date and we're stopping by the family barbecue. Thank God you did. I mean, normally I would have been like, no, I'm not ready to meet your extended family right now. But whoo-wee, that was meant to happen that way. Yikes.
Wow, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you. I never would have guessed. Guess what? That you were reborn? Born what? It's just, I can usually tell. Tell what? You know, when girls are, just spit it out. Filipino. You don't look Filipino. Oh. Yeah, that's still, and you were born there, right? Oh, yeah. And you're so pretty for a trans girl. There it is.
Oh. They had us in the first half. Oh my gosh. I can't see, this is something that like I can't relate to, so I mean, my opinion on this does not matter. I'm like, I can't even imagine how frustrating that would be. Yeah, big red flag. Get the hell out.
So the first date I was supposed to go on was a double date. Yes, supposed to. So I was at the movie theater with my friend and her date, ready to see a Nicholas Sparks film with Safe Haven. Well, Bubba didn't show up, and the movie was about to start. So I text him and I say, "Where are you?" He said, "I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods, getting baseball equipment. I gotta get a hat and new shoes." What? All things you missed the date for was for a baseball cap and shoes? Why didn't you even tell me?
He probably forgot, right? Because why would he reply? Just be like clearly blowing off the date, and then when she's like, "Where are you?" and then he's like, "Well, I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods." Now that's a dickhead. Oh God. Oh, he must have forgotten, right? He wouldn't just blow her off. Who knows? Not me.
When you accidentally go on a first date in a hurricane because you feel bad canceling last minute and he wants to go.
This is me on my way to a first date. My umbrella is flipped over. It's just storming. I went to the date, which was 1 single hour long, in which he made me pay for myself when I trekked here in a little hurricane. We walked outside and he said, "Yeah, you're right, we should have rescheduled."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dating is the actual worst thing ever. It just sucks. It just sucks. People, they suck. And then you go trek out in a hurricane. Listen, sometimes if it's below 0, that's Celsius, I'll cancel. There's no way that I would have gone out in this. There's absolutely 0 way. I already don't want to go out, even if it's a beautiful sunny day. So a hurricane, not a chance. Sorry.
I just went on the worst first date of my life, right? So I'm talking to this girl and we decided to meet at 4 p.m., right? And on the day we meet, 1 hour before 4, she texts me and she goes, actually I'm hanging out with my friend. Can I meet you at 6? So, you know, I play it cool. I'm just like, all right, 6, sure, whatever, let's meet at 6. And an hour before 6, she texts again and she goes, actually, can we meet at 8 p.m.? But again, I just play it cool. I'm like, sure, whatever, let's meet at 8. We meet at 8 p.m. and the first thing she says to me, she goes, actually, I can only hang out with you for 1 hour because I gotta go back to my friends and we're gonna go to the club because it's already been planned out. And I'm like, if it's already been planned out, why didn't you tell me? And she goes, you never asked. And I said, I asked if you were free. And she twists her words and she goes, I'm free for an hour.
Wow, that would be so annoying. Yeah, definitely not gonna have a second date after that, I don't think. Also, I just gotta say, this guy knows how to tell a story. He popped in right at the beginning and I was like, I'm listening. I'm listening to what this man has to say, because clearly it's something important. He was just really captivating. I don't know. I just respected that a lot. Anyways, that's it. That's all the clips we have for today. It was wild and crazy, but if you have a first date coming up soon, tell us about it. Hope it doesn't go like any of these. Hope it goes good and that they're the person of your dreams and that they love you and kiss you and treat you great. Okay, bye.